I am Stephen Davis, Senior Market Strategist, RJO Futures, here to talk to you about the grain markets Friday morning. Not a lot of new news here as we wind down the week in a very active weekly trade here. The corn market, the way the weather looks next week, we're going to really move into corn harvest and getting this finished up. So harvest is almost over. The end users who buy the corn know this, and corn prices are higher than they were 30, 40, 50, 60 days ago. So they're a little bit more nervous than they were, and this is price supportive here. End users are very important to price discovery, and their buying is a bullish price supportive factor for corn this time of the year. Okay, the soybean market. We've got a 7-year low on vegetable oil. So this is out there, this is good news. The demand for vegetable oil, very strong. Canola, cottonseed oil, soybean oil in our great country, Malaysian palm oil. So if you want to look at owning soybeans on a pullback, perhaps soybean oil is a candidate here. So everybody knows this. Here's the issue with fundamentals is the Malaysian Palm Oil Board comes out with Malaysian palm oil production, and it's much lower than any traders in the world thought about. So palm oil, soybean oil rally dramatically. Then a week later, the same Malaysian Palm Oil Board production comes out with updated production of Malaysian palm oil. So be careful with fundamentals. Our job as traders is to know 3 or 4 or 5 of the fundamentals that we trade, but you can really lean on trades on the technicals, which we're going to go over in about 1 minute from now. So vegetable oil, 7-year low, strong component here in the soybean. Exports are key going forward, and this time of the year now you're starting to hear China's exports are shifting to South America. Don't buy into that. They're very savvy traders, and they want soybeans to go lower so they can buy more U.S. soybeans. Another thing, a headline I saw this week, China's imports of soybeans are declining. Don't buy into that. I think in our lifetime, it's very strong, and China purchases of U.S. soybeans is going to continue unabated. So we've talked about the technicals here in a little bit. Here's our first chart of the corn, a weekly corn chart, and notice the waves on it. Can you count 4 or 5 waves going higher? It's not 1 or 2 waves. So that's impressive here as we wind down harvest. The next chart is the weekly soybean chart. Look at how we've got 1, 2, 3 weeks of higher highs and higher lows. That's how trends get started in here. And I think the most important bullish factor of soybean price movement higher is the algorithmic tradings, and you're seeing it here. So we'll talk about this each passing week. Keep an eye on crude oil. Keep an eye on the stock market. We got the U.S. election here a few weeks away, and we move into the end of the year. It's the time of the year for soybeans and corn to rally. Everybody have an excellent weekend.